Welcome to the video lecture on measurement of noise and standards. The noise is measured as the sound intensity in terms of sound pressure level, and the common term is decibel. This decibel is a logarithmic scale. It is the ratio between a measured quantity and a reference. Normally, the reference is taken as 20 micropascal, which is the minimum level a human can hear. And the normal conversation will be between 40 decibel to 60 decibel. So the sound pressure level is equal to 20 into log to the base 10 of capital P by P naught. P is the measured pressure, sound pressure, divided by P naught is the reference pressure, which is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 5 Newton per meter square. So this is the example of few instruments that are used to measure noise. So we have a receiver and a control unit and a display unit. So these control unit and display unit are combinedly in a single unit. So the receiver receives the sound in terms of pressure and it is converted digitally, and we can see the digital value of the decibel directly. So these sound levels are measured in 3 weighing scale: A weighing scale, B weighing scale and C weighing scale. So normally the decibel is measured in A weighing scale, so which severely filters the frequency, and B scale moderately filters the frequency, and C weighing scale hardly filters the frequency. The weighing networks or electronic filter circuits built into the meter to weaken certain frequency. They permit the sound level meter to respond more to some frequency than to the others, with produce something with human ears. A weighing scale. So it is indicated as dBA, that is decibel, which is measured using A weighing scale. So the sensitivity of human ears depends on frequency or pitch of the sound. We hear some frequency better than the others. If a person hears two sounds of same sound pressure but with different intensity, one sound may appear louder than the other. This happens when we hear high frequency much better than lower frequency noise. Therefore, an A weighing filter adjusts the measured sound level to correspond to this peculiarity of human hearing. It filters out low frequency or pitches. Hence, this A weighing scale is used as reference for measuring noise levels. So this tabular column shows a different sound level for an example. So 10 decibel noise. So for example, we can take very faint normal breathing. So normal breathing is taken as 10 decibel. So this will be heard only when the environment is very quiet. And 20 is the normal quiet room. So this is taken as an average reference level. So 40 to 60 is the normal conversation, and 80 is a noisy office, and 90 very heavy traffic, and 100 loud car vehicle traffic horn. So 120 is taking off a jet. So up to 140 decibel a human can hear, but 120 to 140 decibel causes a very abnormal reaction in our ears. So hence 120 to 140 decibel are avoided. So the Central Pollution Control Board gives the standards of the noise level. So in rural area, 25 to 35 decibel in A weighing scale is permitted, and in suburban 30 to 40 decibel in A scale is permitted, and the residential area in urban areas 35 to 45 decibel in A scale is permitted. So in a city 45 to 50 decibel is permitted, and industrial areas 50 to 60 decibel scale should be maintained. So the Indian standard for ambient noise levels, which is measured in dBA scale. A silent zone the standard level for a silent zone is 50 decibel in daytime and 45 decibel in nighttime. For residential area, it is 55 decibel in daytime and 45 decibel in nighttime. In the commercial area, it is 65 decibel in daytime and 55 in nighttime. In industrial area, 75 in daytime and 65 in nighttime. So the daytime varies from morning 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. in the night. So the night time is 9 p.m. in the night to 6 a.m. in the next morning. A silent zone. A silent zone is up to 100-meter radius from hospital areas, from educational institution, court, etc. So these areas are declared as silent zone. So this is Indian standard is given by Ministry of Environment and Forest guidelines. So various sound levels responds to the human ears. So 0 decibel is the threshold limit, and it is barely audible to our human ear. And 10 decibel is rustling of leaves, and it is very quiet. And 20 is a studio level hearing, and it is also very quiet. And 30 to 40 decibel is very quiet, like a atmosphere in a library. And a light traffic or AC sound is between 50 to 60 decibel, and it is moderately loud. And vacuum cleaners, moving of a truck, are very loud sound, and it damage begins after a very long or prolonged exposure to these sound decibels. So more than 100, that is 100 to 110. So long exposure causes loss of hearing, and it is classified as uncomfortable loud. Greater than 110, so up to 140, it is very painful. For example, moving of a jet plane, maximum recorded rock music. So these causes irreversible damage or complete loss of hearing in humans if we are exposed to a prolonged duration. So Occupational Safety and Health Administration has given some regulation for the employees working in the industries. So 90 decibel measured in A scale, the maximum continuous duration allowed is 8 hours. So an employee working under 90 decibel is allowed to work 8 hours per day. So that is the guidelines for this. So an employee working in 115 decibel should work only 0.25 hours in a day in that sound environment. So this is the occupational guidelines.